The immunologist says that advances in AI will revolutionize medicine, offering solutions to reverse aging and extend human life to unsuspected levels. Dr. Derya Unutmaz, immunologist and prominent collaborator of OpenAI, summarizes the extraordinary potential of artificial intelligence, AI, to radically transform human health. From his perspective shared during this conversation, AI will not only make it possible to cure diseases until now considered incurable, but also to reverse aging, extending human life to levels never imagined. A professor and researcher at the Jackson Laboratory is one of the most optimistic voices in this field and one of the 10 people selected by OpenAI to test its most advanced models, such as GPT-4 Pro. Thanks to these tools, he has explored new therapies and approaches in biology and medicine, stating that we are at an unprecedented turning point. This could be the greatest discovery since the beginning of civilization. The impact of AI is already revolutionizing how we understand and treat disease. According to Dr. Unutmaz, tools like GPT-4 Pro have made it possible to design personalized treatments, accelerate drug discovery, and explore innovative concepts. With tools like GPT-4, I've been able to design projects and address questions in science and medicine that would have taken years to develop before. AI technology has also been combined with advances such as AlphaFold, which managed to predict the structure of all human proteins in a single day, an achievement that previously required decades of work. Now, advanced models like ESM3 are beginning to predict how molecules interact in real time, opening up new possibilities for designing safer and more effective drugs. Aging, often seen as a natural and inevitable process, is described by Dr. Unutmaz as the mother of all diseases. From his perspective, AI will make it possible not only to stop, but also to reverse this process in the near future. There is no physical limit to life in biology. If we identify and fix the flaws in biological systems, we could sustain life indefinitely. Aging occurs because the body progressively loses its ability to repair and renew its systems. According to the researcher, artificial intelligence has the potential to identify dysregulated genes, adjust proteins, and rebalance metabolism, which would make it possible to combat this process. These tools will facilitate the approach to the molecular imbalances that currently limit the human body's ability to self-repair. To achieve this, one of the keys will be the creation of digital twins, virtual simulations that replicate every organ and system of the human body. These tools will allow experimenting with therapies in a virtual environment before applying them to the real body, eliminating risks and personalizing treatments. With a digital twin, it will be possible to simulate how a drug interacts with a person's cells and organs, anticipating its effects without the need for physical testing. Also highlights the concept of longevity escape velocity, popularized by Ray Kurzweil, which describes how scientific advances will allow human life to be extended at an accelerated rate. We will reverse aging. We will be able to take an 80 or 100-year-old person and return them to the biological state of someone 20 years old. Once we reach that biosingularity, the sky will be the limit. We could literally cure cancer in 1 week and then heart disease in the next. Don't die in the next 10 years. One of the most repeated messages by Dr. Unutmaz is a direct exhortation. Don't die in the next 10 years. According to him, we are so close to achieving revolutionary advances that it would be a tragedy to miss this historic transformation. We are at a point where every year we live could extend our life even more, thanks to advances in science, he explained. In this context, he mentions figures such as Brian Johnson, who has popularized extreme health and longevity routines to delay aging until scientific advances reach their peak. What we do now will determine whether we get to benefit from the discoveries that will change history. A society transformed by AI. Advances in longevity and health will not happen in a vacuum. According to Dr. Unutmaz, these changes will also transform the social and economic fabric. While automation derived from AI will eliminate numerous jobs, it will also enable a society where material and labor concerns are a thing of the past. In the future, robots and AI will do all the work, freeing us to focus on what really matters, living towards a future without limits. Dr. Unutmaz was emphatic. Artificial intelligence will change everything. I don't think there is a problem that we cannot solve with AI, he said, referring to the potential of this technology to address major challenges such as cancer or aging. However, he cautioned that we must carefully address ethical challenges and ensure that these advances benefit the entire population, not just a few. Just make sure you don't die in the next 10 years, he advises, highlighting the proximity of these advances. For Unutmaz, we live at a critical moment in history, with the possibility of forever transforming what it means to be human.